Welcome back to Wellness Tips channel, where we're rewriting the rules of aging with vibrant health. What if the foods you've been dodging your whole life are the secret weapons your body craves after 60? We're diving into real, whole foods. Zero sugar, zero carbs. That supercharge your heart, strengthen your muscles, sharpen your brain, and stabilize your blood sugar like magic. Stay with me, because the third food on this list is a game changer, quietly helping seniors ditch blood, pressure meds, and it's flying under the radar. After 60, your body plays by new rules. The meals that once fueled you now leave you drained. Your blood sugar sneaks up, your legs feel like lead, and your mind, not as razor sharp as it used to be. Worse, many seniors are unknowingly eating foods that silently fuel inflammation and sugar spikes. That's why folks in their 60s, 70s, and beyond are making a bold switch to low-carb, no-sugar foods. Not to diet, but to thrive, stay mobile, think clearly, and keep hospital visits at bay. In this video, we're unveiling 8 powerhouse foods with virtually no carbs or sugar, loaded with the nutrients your aging body hungers for. This isn't just a list. We'll show you exactly how each one boosts your energy, protects your circulation, and guards your independence. Let's kick things off with a leafy green that's way more than a side dish. It's a muscle-saving, memory-boosting marvel. Try leafy greens, spinach, kale. Let's start with one of the simplest yet most powerful changes you can make to your diet. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard. These aren't just salad fillers. They're some of the only foods on earth that deliver massive health benefits. With virtually zero carbs and zero sugar, 1 cup of raw spinach has just 1 gram of carbs, mostly fiber, and almost no sugar at all. Yet, it's packed with vitamin A for immunity, vitamin C for cell repair, and vitamin K for bone strength. These nutrients help your body recover, protect your arteries, and even slow aging on a cellular level. Margaret, 68, didn't believe any of that. Not at first. She felt bloated, sluggish, and she chalked it up to just getting older. But after her doctor recommended cutting processed carbs and adding leafy greens, she swapped her usual ham sandwich for a spinach salad with olive oil and boiled egg. Within 2 weeks, she felt lighter, her thinking clearer. Even her joint pain eased. She told us, "I didn't change much, just what I put on the plate." That's the point. This isn't about restriction. It's about replacement. Start lunch or dinner with a cup of raw spinach, or gently sauté kale and olive oil for 5 minutes. That one change can help keep your blood sugar stable and your energy consistent all day. Now, greens are powerful, but what if I told you there's a crunchy vegetable that actually helps your body detox excess sugar before it becomes a problem? Let's look at that next. 2. Non-starchy vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower. Next up, 2 humble vegetables that can quietly transform how your body feels after every meal. Broccoli and cauliflower. They're not flashy. They don't come with labels like superfood. But what they do inside your body, that's where the magic happens. You see, both are non-starchy, meaning they're naturally low in carbs and contain no sugar at all. But here's the kicker. They're loaded with fiber, the kind that slows digestion and helps prevent blood sugar spikes. That's why they're so important for people over 60. As we age, insulin sensitivity drops. Blood sugar gets harder to manage. But these vegetables slow things down. They help your body release sugar more gently, and they keep you full without raising your glucose levels. Harold, 72, used to dread mornings, stiff joints, no energy. He thought it was just aging. But then his wife started roasting broccoli and cauliflower with olive oil and sea salt 3 nights a week. Within a month, he noticed something strange. He could get out of bed faster. His knees didn't ache as much. Even his blood pressure came down a few points during his checkup. And the best part, he didn't feel like he was dieting, just eating real food. If you haven't already, start with just 1 cup of roasted or steamed broccoli or cauliflower a day. Toss in some garlic, olive oil, or lemon. Keep it simple, but make it consistent. Quick question for you. Have you already added any of these to your meals? Share in the comments. Your routine might help someone else watching. Now, veggies are smart, but what if you could enjoy a rich, satisfying food that has zero carbs and actually protects your brain and your heart? Let's talk about that next. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel. Let's move from the garden to the sea. Because when it comes to protecting your brain, your heart, and your independence, fatty fish might be your body's best ally. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, all of them have something in common. Zero carbs and a whole lot of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are anti-inflammatory. That means they help calm the low-level inflammation that builds up in the body over time. The kind that damages blood vessels, stiffens joints, and even accelerates memory loss. That's not just theory. A major study from Harvard found that seniors with higher omega-3 intake had sharper thinking, better heart function, and even a lower risk of cognitive decline. I've seen it in real life, too. Helen, 73, told me she started eating salmon twice a week after feeling increasingly forgetful. Nothing fancy, just a fillet baked with lemon and dill. Within 2 months, she noticed a difference. Fewer senior moments, more clarity, and maybe it's coincidence, but her mood much more stable. It's not magic, it's nutrition working with your body, not against it. So if you haven't already, make fatty fish a regular guest on your plate. Even canned wild salmon can work wonders. Just add a drizzle of olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. Now, dinner's covered, but let's not forget breakfast. There's one food that's been unfairly criticized for decades, but for seniors on a low-carb diet, it's nearly perfect, and it might just be sitting in your fridge right now. Let's talk about it next. Eggs. Now let's shift to something that's probably already in your kitchen. Eggs. They've been misunderstood for years, feared for cholesterol, skipped for cereal. But here's the truth. For older adults trying to control blood sugar and stay sharp, eggs might be one of the best foods you can eat. One large egg has less than 1 gram of carbs, no sugar, but it's loaded with high-quality protein, plus nutrients like choline and lutein, both essential for memory, brain health, and vision. You may not realize it, but choline supports the very cells your brain uses to think and remember, and lutein. It protects your eyes, especially from age-related vision loss, like macular degeneration. Let me tell you about Claire. She's 63, used to skip breakfast or grab toast on the run. By 10 a.m., her energy crashed. Foggy thinking, shaky hands. She assumed it was just low blood sugar. Her doctor suggested something simple. 2 boiled eggs and half an avocado in the morning. No sugar, no crash. Now she feels sharper by mid-morning, more balanced, more steady. And the best part, it costs less than a coffee shop muffin. Scrambled, poached, boiled. However you make them, eggs are affordable, digestible, and incredibly nourishing for seniors, especially when paired with healthy fats or greens. Quick question, how do you like your eggs? Or have you been avoiding them? Let us know in the comments. Your tip might help someone else here. Now, eggs are great for meals. But what about snacks? Coming up, one small handful of this food can fight inflammation and boost energy without spiking your blood sugar. Let's take a look. 5. Nuts and seeds, almonds, chia seeds. Let's talk about snacks, because for many people over 60, that's when blood sugar crashes sneak in. You eat a good breakfast, but by 3 p.m. you're foggy, tired, maybe even shaky. And what do most people reach for? Cookies, crackers, maybe a granola bar. But here's the truth. Those quick fixes are often loaded with hidden sugar and refined carbs. They spike your blood sugar and then send it crashing down again. That's why nuts and seeds can be a total game changer. Almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, all of them are low in carbs and sugar, but high in protein, healthy fats, and magnesium. That means they give you stable energy without the crash. Let me tell you about Tony. He's 70, retired, and used to grab 2 oatmeal cookies every afternoon. He thought he needed the sugar to keep going, but his energy tanked by dinner when he switched to a small handful of almonds and a cup of chia pudding instead. No crash, no cravings, and fewer leg cramps at night thanks to the magnesium boost. Nuts and seeds also support bone density, nerve function, and help reduce silent inflammation, a major cause of fatigue in older adults. Tip: keep a small bag of unsalted almonds in your car or purse, or soak chia seeds and almond milk overnight for a simple, blood sugar-friendly dessert. Have you tried this swap yet? Drop a comment below. Tell us what snack gives you steady energy. Now, let's talk about something creamier. It's high in fat, yes, but it's one of the smartest foods for seniors trying to manage blood sugar naturally, and it might surprise you. Avocados. Let's talk about a food that's been misunderstood for years. Avocados. Many seniors still avoid them thinking fat is bad, but that idea, it's outdated, and it might be holding you back from better health. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the kind that protect your heart, improve insulin sensitivity, and help regulate blood sugar. And here's what surprises most people. Avocados contain virtually no sugar, and their net carbs are incredibly low thanks to all the fiber. That means they digest slowly. They keep you full longer, and they don't spike your blood sugar. Joanne, 66, avoided avocados for most of her life. She thought they were too fattening, but her nutritionist explained the science and encouraged her to try adding just half an avocado to her lunch salad. Within a few weeks, she noticed the difference. She felt satisfied longer. Her snacking dropped, and on her next checkup, her LDL cholesterol was lower, and her HDL, the good kind, had gone up. No drugs, no crash diets, just the right kind of fat. You can slice avocado onto eggs, salads, or grilled veggies, or mash it with lime, garlic, and a pinch of salt. A creamy spread that supports your brain, your heart, and your blood sugar. Have you been avoiding healthy fats out of habit? Let us know below. Your experience could help someone else watching. Now, speaking of heart-healthy fats, this next food isn't something you chew, but just 1 tablespoon a day can protect your arteries, and it works quietly behind the scenes. Let's take a closer look. Olive oil. Now let's talk about something so simple. It's often overlooked. Olive oil. Not a food you chew, but a food that heals. It's sugar-free, carb-free, and packed with compounds that help fight inflammation, protect your heart, and even support memory as you age. The magic lies in its healthy fats, monounsaturated fats, and antioxidants like oleocanthal, which act like nature's ibuprofen. And the science backs it up. Studies in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology show that regular olive oil intake is linked to a lower risk of stroke and cognitive decline, especially in older adults. In Mediterranean countries, it's part of everyday life. You'll find seniors in their 80s and 90s walking to the market, gardening, laughing with family, and they often credit olive oil as one of their keys to long life. It's not fancy, but it's powerful. Let me give you an example. Eleanor, 71, started using olive oil instead of margarine or butter. She drizzled it over steamed broccoli, added it to her salads, and even used a teaspoon in her morning eggs. Within a few weeks, she said she felt lighter and less swollen. Her doctor noticed her blood pressure was a few points lower. Small changes, Real results. Have you made the switch to olive oil yet? Tell us how you use it. You might inspire someone watching. Now we've covered greens, fish, eggs, even oils. But our last food, it's controversial. Some think it's bad for you, but for seniors, it might actually be one of the smartest things you can add to your plate. Let's break the myth. Gag. Cheese. And finally, let's talk about something that's been debated for years. Cheese. Some call it unhealthy, too fatty, too salty. But the truth. For older adults, especially those cutting back on sugar and carbs, cheese might be one of the smartest foods to keep in your fridge. Why? Because most cheeses contain virtually no sugar, they're low in carbs, high in protein, and rich in calcium, which is essential for keeping your bones strong and preventing fractures as you age. And the fat? It actually helps you feel full, so you're less likely to reach for processed snacks. Let me tell you about Helen. She's 74. Used to snack on crackers, cookies, whatever was easy. But her weight started creeping up. Her blood sugar got harder to manage. Then she made one small change. She replaced her afternoon snacks with a few slices of cheddar and cucumber. Just that. Within a few weeks, her cravings dropped. She didn't feel deprived, and her doctor noticed she wasn't gaining weight anymore. No pills, no guilt, just smarter snacking. Want to try it? Start with hard cheeses like Parmesan, Swiss, or aged cheddar. Stick to 1 to 2 ounces. Pair with sliced veggies or olives. And if you're lactose sensitive, aged cheeses are usually easier to digest. Have you tried this snack swap before? Drop a comment. Someone else might learn from your experience. We've journeyed together through 8 incredible foods that can transform your health after 60. But here's the catch. Even with these powerful choices, one sneaky mistake could unravel all your progress. What is it? We'll reveal that in our next video, so don't miss it. These 8 foods, low in carbs and sugar, are bursting with nutrients to keep you strong, energized, and fiercely independent. Whether you're dodging blood sugar spikes, taming inflammation, or simply craving more vitality, small, realistic swaps can spark big changes. Replace one high-carb food with a smarter option and you'll feel the difference. But before making any changes, always consult your doctor or a trusted nutritionist to ensure the best results for your unique needs. Let's spread positivity together. In the comments, share one healthy habit you've adopted and one inspiring habit from a friend or loved one that motivates you. Your story could ignite someone else's journey to better health. If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe to Wellness Tips channel, and share it with someone who needs a nudge toward wellness. Dive into our other videos for more life-changing nutrition tips. Stay vibrant, and I'll see you in the next one.